This AI chatbot talks to your users, answers real questions about your company, and collects qualified leads straight into Google Sheet. So let me show you how this works. So currently I've built a chatbot for a real estate company. So let us talk to it. It says, "Hi there, my name is Loa. Are you looking to buy or rent a property in Dubai?" Let us say buy, and let us give our budget range around 1 million, and let us give the area where we want to buy, and basically all our details. So it collected our data and it saves to a Google Sheet over here. Now let's ask about the company. And here the company is a fake company. I asked ChatGPT to generate it. So let us ask, can you tell me more about your company? Astrophy Properties is the name of it. Let's ask one more question. Name all the areas you guys cover in Dubai. And yep, it has given. Now let's break down how I built this using n8n. So before we build, let us generate a fake company so that we can use this company as the data for the RAG chatbot. So open ChatGPT and paste this prompt into it. I'm gonna put this prompt below in the description. So after it's done, copy the data and paste it into a Google Docs. After that, name it. Then go back to n8n. So first we will be embedding the data from the docs to the vector database. So first let's add the trigger node. So after this, let us name it data upload rag. So after this node, add a docs node, which is Google Docs, and get a document. Now for this, you have to log in with your new credentials. So now we are on this page. To get this client ID and client secret, you have to go to Google and type Google Cloud Console. And after logging in, you'll get this sort of page. On the left, you create new project and you name it rag YouTube and then click on create. It'll take some time. So after it's done, we select the project and we search over here docs. So you get this Google Docs API and then you click on enable. So after enabling this Google Docs API, we go to auth screen. We say get started and let's keep our name uh, n8n rag YouTube and keep in your Gmail. And after that, click on external and then give your Gmail again. And then next, and then agree, and then create. After this, you click on create auth client, and then application type will be web application, and name it n8n sheets, docs, rag, and then you click on add redirect URLs, and then you go back to your n8n page and copy this auth redirect URL and paste it into this, and then you click on create. So after it got created, you go to audience and then you add in test users given your Gmail right now, whichever you kept before, and then save it. After that, come back to clients and then click on this n8n docs rack. And here you can see client ID and client secret. So you copy the client ID and you paste it. And then you copy the client secret and then you paste it. And then you log in with your Gmail ID and then click on continue and then select all. And we have connected it. Now what we do? So let's open our docs where we copied our fake company and copy the URL and then open this node and then we can just paste it over here. And after that, we click on execute step and here you can see that we got the docs in JSON form, in table form or in schema form. So after this, I want you to go to Google and now we'll open the vector database. So we'll type in Pinecone and then you log in. So after you log in inside your Pinecone, you click on create index and then you name it n8n drag and then remember to select OpenAI's text embedding model 3 small and keep the dimensions as 1536 and then you click on create index. So after this is done, on the left hand side you can see API keys. You click on create new API key and then name it n8n drag and copy the API key and you come back to your n8n workflow and you click on new and then you type Pinecone Vector Store and then add documents to vector store and over here you'll go to credential and then you copy paste your API key and then you save it. So after you log in, you go here and select your index which we made right now, which is n8n drag, and then you come out of it and then you go to embedding model. We'll be using OpenAI and you have to even log in your OpenAI credentials. I'll tell you how to do it. Go to Google and type in OpenAI API key and then click the first link and then you'll come to this page and then you click on create new secret key and then name it n8n drag and then copy this key. So after copying, you go to new credentials and you paste this key inside this API key and then save it. So that's how you connect your OpenAI account. And remember to choose the same model you have chosen in the Pinecone database, which is basically embedding model 3 small, and then you come out of it. So now click on add here and add a node, default data loader, and do not change anything. Keep these settings, and we are basically done. Now click on this execute step. Now we go to our Pinecone console and then go to our index, this database index, and we click on n8n drag. And we can see that the data is embedded into this vector database. As you can see that there is 9 count. So after this is done, now let's actually get started with building the bot. Let's go back to overview. Let's create a workflow. Let's name it rag YouTube. So the first step will be adding a trigger. So we'll be adding a chat trigger on message trigger. And then we'll be connecting an AI agent. This node is basically the brain of the whole workflow. And then we'll add a chat model. We'll be using OpenAI's model and we'll be using 4o. Let us use 4o and then we'll use memory. We'll use simple memory. I'll tell you what is the difference between using the memory and not using the memory. Let me remove the thing and let us just type hi, and then it'll return back, right? It says hello, how can I assist you today? And then I'll say my name is Yash, and then it'll be saying hello Yash, how can I assist you today? But if I ask now, what is my name? It won't know because it did not store, there's no memory which stored that my name is Yash. But now, if we add a simple memory, let's keep the window length as 10. So after keeping the simple memory, now let us chat again. Let us say, hey, my name is Yash. Now let us ask what is my name. And there we go. It has answered, your name is Yash. So after this, you click on this AI agent node, which is the brain of the workflow. And then you go to options, add options, and then we will give this AI agent a system prompt. You click on expression and you expand it and you paste this prompt into it. I'll keep this prompt in the description. So basically in this prompt, we have given its role. We are saying that it's a friendly assistant for a company called Altair Properties, which is a Dubai real estate company. And then we have given its task, its specifications, and then we have given its tools, what all the tools are there in the workflow. And then we have given few examples of how the chat will look like and few notes for it to understand, and then our output format. So after coming out of that AI agent node, we click on add tools, right? So we add our Pinecone Vector data store, come out of that, and then we add our chat model, which is same as text embedding 3 small. Now we click on this node, and then we go to description and we change it to expression and we paste this. So we are just telling what this tool does to the LLM. So we are just saying that it should retrieve the relevant answers from that information from the database. And then you go to Pinecone index and choose um, our index which we made, which is n8n rag. So after this, open your Google Sheets and make a new sheet, name it whatever you want, but put these headings or titles, which is basically buy/rent, budget, area, name, contact, and email. And then copy this link. After coming back to n8n workflow, click on add tool and of course add over your sheets, which is Google Sheets tool. Just log in with your new credential. Here you just log in with this button. You don't have to go to your Google Cloud Console and do everything. We'll change the operation to append or update. And then we change document from list to URL and just paste this. And even over here, you get this. Now you change this column to match on, keep it to buy or rent. After you select buy or rent, just click this button, which basically says let the model define this parameter. So basically, we have to map something. So we can map this session ID to budget. But this is what we don't want to map. We just want to map budget, which the user says. So we just say, let the model define this parameter. Apply this to everything. And we are done. We are almost done. We'll go back to our agent. We will copy this name over here and change the name of this node to this save data. And then we go back again and we copy this name, fake company, and we change the name of this node. And then we are almost done. Now all that is left is to turn this from inactive to active, and then click this node and toggle this to make chat publicly available. and then we can change this initial messages. So we'll change the name of it, lower, and then we'll remove this, and then we'll add another text which is, are you looking to buy or rent a property in Dubai? We'll save it, and then we click on this chat URL, we copy it, and then we open a new, and here we go. We have it over here. So now let's test it. Hi. I want to buy a property in Dubai. So let us give around 2 million, maybe worth Dubai. Let us give our details. Now this, it should save this into the Google Forms, Google Sheets, sorry. So we can see that it's saved. Yep, there we go. It's saved. Now let us ask few questions about the company, shall we? So first let us ask, hey, can I know the names of the founders? You can see that the founders' names are this. You can see that, yep, we got the correct info. Now let us ask one more question. Name all the areas you guys cover. As you can see, we have gotten the right information. Downtown Dubai, downtown Dubai. Yep. Let us ask one more question. Can I get the contact info? And we can see that it has told the correct information. And that's how you build a fully automated RAG-based chatbot. You can embed this bot on your site, connect it to WhatsApp, or use it inside a CRM funnel.